Hello, Fountain of Praise family. Mia and I are excited to introduce you to this wonderful new concept that we call Legacy 2020. Now, I imagine that when you hear 2020, you immediately think of 2020 vision. Well, that's exactly what we have in mind. Legacy 2020 is all about how each one of us has a role to play in moving us closer to the vision that God has given us for the Fountain of Praise, and then also our desire to leave a lasting legacy in our community. Not only our community, but also the city of Houston and all the places that we can have an impact as a body of believers.
Most of us think that 2020 means perfect vision, but it really just means normal vision. It's a baseline for what every person should be able to see from 20 feet away. And still, 75% of all Americans need some form of corrective vision in order to get to 2020. But as we launched Legacy 2020, we couldn't help but consider how powerful it would be if 100% of us make a commitment to empower this vision by making a personal commitment to Legacy 2020.
Actually, Mia, we would love to see everybody within the congregation participate in this vision so that we can look back and boast about the fact that God was faithful in terms of what He had said that He would do and the things that we have accomplished together.
Legacy 2020 is that opportunity.
Legacy 2020 is a 7-year plan to empower the vision of the Fountain of Praise through aggressive expansion and debt retirement. The Legacy 2020 movement will improve the physical and financial health of our church and our community. As a congregation, we will take this 7-year plan 1 year at a time. As you listen closely to what we will accomplish together, please think seriously about the commitment you will make to Legacy 2020 this year. Let's take a quick look at the components of Legacy 2020. Legacy 2020 includes the acquisition of the property on Hillcroft Street. As you well know, parking and future planning are needed now. As painful as the parking situation can be for us, research shows that parking is significant to our worship experience, especially for visitors or those who show up because they need a genuine worship experience. The bottom line is that a ministry like ours must provide parking that reflects our current size and future growth. It's past time for a much-needed update on audiovisual equipment. The Fountain of Praise building and equipment are over 12 years old. Just imagine having the same cell phone from 12 years ago. Not the same phone number, but the same cell phone. Most of us update our phones every year or two. We aren't suggesting anything that drastic. However, the technology has advanced, and we owe it to the excellence of our ministry to upgrade the experience you have during our services and events. At the Fountain Life Campus, we are building for our community. While we have replaced the roof and completed major renovations on the center of the building that now houses the children, youth, Sunday school, ministry meetings, and GED program, there is still much work to be undertaken at the east and west ends of the building. The West End will become the Fountain of Praise Ministry and Operations Center, a 12,000 square foot office space for ministry and operations staff, dedicated to better serving the congregation and the community. The East End will house the Richard E. Winardi Wellness Institute, including a 13 square foot federally qualified state-of-the-art health and fitness center operated by the Central Care Community Health Center. Legacy 2020 is also about debt retirement. Large debt, to the tune of over $14.8 million, hinders the Fountain of Praise from freely serving and building the kingdom. Debt retirement will create the financial stability necessary to expand our ministry and outreach efforts and allow us the liberty to operate while leaving a lasting legacy. You may be wondering exactly what this is and what it means to you. For every member of the Fountain of Praise, this is our opportunity to invest in the future of our church. Pray about our financial commitment. Earnestly seek guidance concerning your level of participation. The important thing is that each of us make a commitment to empowering the vision. You will notice that the commitment cards have weekly gifts ranging from $11 per week to a $5,000 annual gift. Select an amount that represents your sacrifice. Some of you can do more and some less. Remember, it's not about the size of your gift, but more about your equal sacrifice. You can complete the commitment card and turn it into the offering basket or mail it to the church. And this month, begin your monthly pledge above your tithes and offerings. As you seek the Lord concerning your gift, find the place where you can commit, be faithful, and participate.
What a tremendous opportunity God has granted us. The Legacy 2020 campaign will solidify our future and ensure that the Fountain of Praise will always exist to minister in this community. In addition to meeting our goals and growing towards the vision, we want this to be a united effort.
We need each and every one of you to help us to empower the Legacy 2020 vision. We will be able to look back at the end of this great endeavor, and as a body of Christ, we'll celebrate how faithful God has been and how He has honored our commitments and what we've accomplished together. Make your pledges and join us today. And whatever level you can possibly believe God for, we want you to make that pledge and share it today. Together, let's empower the vision of the Fountain of Praise through our commitments to Legacy 2020.